Finally, it is the decision making time. We have gone through the three modules. We have worked around you knowing your emotional, mental, and spiritual needs. We've also talked about why you need to be responsible in communicating and expressing your needs to your partner. And then number three, we also talked about looking at your past relationships and looking at the patterns that have been recurring. And the idea was to come to a point where you know your capability, you know your potential, you know the resources that you have at your disposal. But then, do you really feel you are the right person to take this relationship forward? It's about being very truthful and being honest. It's not being politically correct or the desire to be seen in a certain way by the society. So, Module 4, the goal is to make the final decision based on the findings during the modules 1, 2, 3. So, you either to continue or end the present relationship. And in a nutshell, together, and I'll help you make that decision based on the findings. Again, I want to really emphasize that. So, number one, you can decide to rebrand and continue with the present relationship. So, you have discovered the emotional, mental, and resources you have at your disposal. You know your potential, you know how integral you are to the success or failure of the relationship. Now, with that consciousness, with that knowledge, you can decide now I will communicate with my partner, I will communicate my needs more, I will establish personal boundaries, I will take charge of my life, I will not shift, I will not wait for my partner to do a part that is mine. I'll focus on doing what is within my jurisdiction and let my partner do his or hers. Number two, end separation and work towards reconciliation. So you came into this program when you already separated physically. And so it's a time you after you've gone through the program, you have come to the realization that the things you also did that brought to the separation. So now you are ready to take to swallow your pride and reestablish yourself, and so give the relationship another chance. So this is where you work on reconciliation. So perhaps after this program, we may need to also have your partner go through the same program. Then now we can meet the three of us and work towards the reconciliation. Number three, you decide to end and exit the present relationship, pursue a breakup or permanent separation. So, for someone who is in engagement or dating, you can decide this relationship is no longer working, or if it's one that I cannot function and perform as expected. So, I choose to let go of the relationship. Then also, it could be um, you could have like been separated and now you decide there's nothing that can be redeemed. So it is permanent separation for good. Or fourthly, you can decide to pursue divorce and end the marriage. Again, all these decisions will be reached at after thorough evaluation, interrogation, introspection, and you make the decision based on the facts and of course your inner witness. So this should do you good if you sign up for the program, and I'm looking forward to meeting you so that you can make up your mind. If you want to stay in this relationship, stay, yes, but be functional, be productive, be present, feel good about the relationship. But if you decide to end, you also feel good about it because you should not stay in a relationship and you know your participation and productivity will never be 100%.